It's -1 this morning. It's absolutely freezing. My nose looking like Rudolph the reindeer. Anyway, so this morning, I've got a few home visits. That's where I'm headed to directly. After the home visits, I've got a few patients to see in the clinics. So I'll obviously take you guys along. Welcome back to another episode of London Doctor Diaries. We are going on an adventure because it's a packed day of home visits and clinic appointments. And in the afternoon, I've got admin to do of all the patients I've seen this morning. So off we go into work. So I'm on my way for my first appointment, which is a home visit. It's an initial assessment, and what that essentially means is that either a GP or from any of the other mental health teams or the patient themselves, or either from the A&E or whatever, they could have been referred for cognitive difficulties. That essentially, in simple terms, is memory problems. So this is the first contact. So I'm going to do a full assessment, do a cognitive test, and if required, refer them for a scan. And that's what this morning is going to look like. This is usually the longest appointment in a memory clinic. It can take up to a couple of hours, but because this person was seen a few years before, it shouldn't take that long because I've got a bit of a baseline. Such a beautiful area, by the way. The trust I'm working in is quite central, which I quite like. So it's all the nice areas that I get to explore while doing home visits. And off we go now. Done with the first home visit, and now I'm off to the second one. This is why I absolutely love working with older people. They just put such a huge smile on my face, and they have so many stories to tell, so many amazing experiences, which obviously I haven't experienced given I'm from a different generation and different country. It was a really nice morning spent. The patient asked if I wanted a cup of tea at the end. That is such a classic British experience. So I was like, no thank you, I've got my tea flask, and yeah, then I left. Anyway, off to the next one. I'm in the clinics now. I'm sat here waiting for the patient to arrive. They're running a little late. Don't know, I've gone into the reception and they're not there. So I'm just going to wait for them to arrive. I've had a bit of a read through the patient notes, so I kind of know I've got all the papers printed for memory tests, MRI checklist if required. So all set and ready. It's 1:05, so they're running late. I'm going to go back in the next 5 minutes to the reception to check if they've arrived. Have a good gym session. Alrighty, this is, what's the time? It's 6:30 p.m. Where should I put you guys? Is this a better place for lighting? Okay, I've just come back home. I am actually on call. So I started my work day at 9 a.m, finished at 5 p.m, then came home, took a shower. Now I'm on call this evening, night, all the way up to Saturday morning. It's looking all right for now. So I've just heated some of the leftovers from yesterday's dinner, which is Asian fried rice. It's got all the veggies under the sun that I could think of and chicken. I've put some seaweed on top. I love seaweed. And some shallots. We'll be putting some sauces, maybe sriracha. I like sriracha mayo as well. This is my favorite sauce. It's vegan because I think I have a bit of lactose issue going on with me because I feel bloated when I have lactose. So I've been doing trial and elimination, but I don't feel bloated when I have cheese or lactose in Italy. Somehow feel bloated when I have it anywhere other than Italy. So this is dinner. Really hoping and praying I get to stay home for the rest of the shift. It's actually locum shift, so it's not even my regular on call. I just need some extra money for funding my citizenship because it's so freaking expensive. I literally put out a reel today on Instagram and also on YouTube Shorts. So if you haven't watched that, I recommend watch it. I also wanted to say, maybe I thought I will let the video flow, but you would obviously see it in the intro of the video that I've got my citizenship ceremony tomorrow. I'm so excited. I did not actually look at my diary very well when I picked up this locum shift. My citizenship ceremony is tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. and my on-call finishes at 9 a.m. So fingers crossed, everything is fine, and I have to go all the way to a different corner of London for it. And there's a whole different story to that, which I'll probably tell you guys tomorrow when I'm getting ready for citizenship. I've got my fit ready. I actually ordered a few different outfits. Just wanted to make it a little special to remember. When I look back at that outfit, it's going to remind me that it was for my citizenship ceremony. Let's go have early dinner and watch some trash on laptop. haven't watched the season. I'm just watching the reunion.
Howdy, Sudi. My name is Simon.
I'm Mark.
What are you looking at?
Looks like a scene.
It is the morning of citizenship ceremony. Also, I'm post nights. I think I'm going to debrief about it on my way into the ceremony. Oh my god. 7.5 years ago, I had a dream, and it's coming true today. So excited and so nervous. This is the fit. About the citizenship ceremony, I made a huge boo-boo by booking it all the way in East London. What essentially happened is that as every life decision of mine has been based off a TikTok, I watched this TikTok video of this girl who said, oh my god, you can have your citizenship ceremony in Royal Naval College. It's got these gorgeous views and it's beautiful architecture. And that really tempted me without reading the fine print, obviously, where it said that happens only once every year, which is I think during autumn time. And we are in spring. So obviously that's not going to happen. So after I booked it, I couldn't take it back, so you can't change your citizenship council. That was that. I woke up at 6 a.m. This is where if I chat and do my makeup, I'm going to forget steps. I forgot to put serum in my foundation. Oh, that's another tip, by the way. Put your serum in your foundation. Mix, mix, mix. This is always my mixing palette in my hand. Then if you apply it, it gives this nice glowy look. I am short on time. I have 10 minutes. One of my closest mates, he also applied for the citizenship at the same time as I did. He booked it in the area where I live in so that we could do it together. Obviously, we should have had this conversation, and I ended up booking it quite far out in East London. And then when we both spoke to each other, he's like, yeah, I booked it in your area, the council where you live, so that we can do it together. And I was like, what? I have booked it in Greenwich. So I don't know if this was karma hitting back at me, and that's how I'm going to look at it, that I should have talked to my best friend before making this decision. And also, he had a citizenship ceremony way before me, so I could have had my date much sooner. I am trying to multitask, which I'm usually good at, but not when it comes to makeup, and I don't want to make errors because I don't have the time to bloody fix it. This is why I don't change my makeup products or makeup looks or whatever you want to call it. I just stick to the same boring look of foundation, blush, highlighter, mascara, spray. The thing that I always overdo is blush. I don't know what is a good time to stop with blush. You just get a bit carried away. Plus, they're very pigmented. This has turned into a makeup reel, which it wasn't meant to. But please go with it. Sometimes I just put on makeup products and say a small prayer that hope this looks good. Okay, that makeup brush hadn't dried, which has now moved my foundation and all the skincare that I put on. I washed my makeup brushes yesterday. So my night shift was fine. I didn't have to go to A&E. There weren't any calls from liaison team for Mental Health Act assessments. I just had to attend the handover meeting at 9 p.m, which was pretty boring for me to film, and also confidential information, so I didn't. And also, you would have just watched me sit across a laptop and just nod. Technically, that's what happened. This is the bit where I need to focus, okay? So bear with me. It's always a gamble. One side always looks different to the other. I'm ready. We need to get out of the house in the next 2 minutes. So this is the fit. This dress is so cute. It's giving me afternoon tea party vibes. Very British. It's from this brand called Sister Jane. Sweater is from Cézanne. Hush. I love this burgundy colored wool stockings from And Other Stories, which goes with this cute little dress. I feel like it really contrasts the dress very well with the sweater. So burgundy, pink and brown. Jewelry are from Marseille. My bag is there, which is from Charles and Keith. Hold on. Got my bag here. I've taken both my Indian passports, and I've got the email for my citizenship ceremony. Shades because it's turning out to be a really sunny day. Off we go! Yay! Woohoo! just finished the ceremony. I cannot believe it's done. It feels so surreal. We're going to grab some hot cuppa, matcha, coffee and get some baked goods. Which is going to be in 𝗵𝗹𝗻. 𝗵𝗹𝗻. Last time we came, they ran out of all the bakery goods. So I'm really hoping they have some now at least. They've got this limited edition bun kind of thing in association with 𝗟𝗌𝗻 matcha. So many people here. It's got this matcha filling inside it. Hopefully they've not run out of it already. 10 a.m. in the morning. And it almost feels like we've done so much already because we woke up at 6 a.m. And now we celebrate. Let's go.
Yay!
Really long. But it's so worth the wait, I think. I think it's worth the wait. Don't keep your phones out in Oxford circles. Morning guys, today is a Sunday. We have to do an experiment, taking this guy along for a reformer Pilates class. He's never been. We've booked a beginner's class, so this is going to be fun. I woke up today feeling, let's take my husband to Pilates and torture him. That's the plan for the day. The verdict will be out at the end of the class. Hopefully you enjoy it. Even if you don't, at least I've made you suffer in terms of exercise on a Sunday morning.
Let's hope I enjoy it more than regret it.
Post-workout drink. I've got unicorn tears, which has almond butter, blue spirulina, date, cinnamon, banana, whey, and collagen protein with sprout milk.
Ooh, I've got the nutty, almond butter, whey, collagen, sprout milk.
So good. So we've just finished our workout. As usual, I exited the workout class late because I ended up talking to this 62-year-old lady from Australia. It was really interesting. I think this is a sign from the universe. This is probably the third Australian I've met in a week. I was chatting away with her about life in Australia and everything. But anyway, the whole reason I switched on the camera is to ask for your feedback or review of how the Pilates class went.
Absolutely loved it, but I'm in so much pain. It just makes me wonder, like, how do you women do it? Do another session?
I was going to ask you that. Will you do it again?
I would absolutely do another session.
I also wanted to say that I'm really proud of you because I was keeping an eye on you when you were doing it and you were doing really well. So well done. Give him a round of applause.
Give him his flowers.
We're going to go to Notting Hill shortly because I need to return a 𝗤𝗏 sweater, which when I ordered online looked different in terms of color to what it turned out. It's a nice color, but I don't know. I'm not looking for that color. So I'm going to go and return that. There's no other plan for the rest of the day. So maybe next time you see me switch on this camera, we'll be on our way to Notting Hill. One quick outfit change later. Yeah, I'm a bit bundled up. Even though it's really sunny and nice, it's cold. So I've got my leggings, my workout shoes, leggings, sweater, puffer and my inner. I'm so proud of myself, by the way, for having no makeup on. This is such a huge win for me. I used to put layers and layers of makeup, keep it as au natural as possible. But now I'm able to step out and go to restaurants and have outings without any makeup on and just skincare. So proud of myself. I don't know if it's my age or it's because my skin hasn't looked this good in years. Okay, skin humidity needs to come back. Please don't give me another piece of acne. Let's cross. Oopsie, it's a car. Oh my god, look at the sky. It looks like a painting. I can feel seasonal depression leaving my body. Notting Hill. Let's go. sat here outside Lidl's for organic. I've got quiche with 2 different salads. One of them has dressing of curry in it, which is quite interesting. The other one has apricots and spiced apple. There's organic apple juice. You've got organic apricot nectar. And Dean's got a bacon Caesar wrap. Okay, cheers. Oh, this is so good, Dean. I like mine more. And look at the views. You've sat literally opposite these stunning stores. Some of my favorite stores. You've got 𝗏𝗏, Cézanne, yes, Reformation and everything here. Probably my favorite street and Notting Hill. Bon appetit. Oh my god, Dean. I think the parcel's come. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go. Make sure and see what this is. Yeah, it's my... Oh my god.
It's so strange.
So crazy. Oh my god.
Don't put that on the vlog.
This is how much you love your sister that you picked up the call while taking a dump. Oops. If you guys hear some kind of noise in the background, that's because we've got the washing machine on. Just wanted to come here to make an outro for this vlog, really. Yeah, I can't believe the passports arrived. I can't believe it's my reality now. I have been so tempted to look at flight tickets to go to Europe tomorrow morning. It feels like a huge milestone. Having said that, I just wanted to come here to say that it's been a couple of hours. It has still not sunk in. It feels so freaking surreal. I just cannot believe I kept saying oh my god in that video, because that's literally how it felt in my head. I just didn't have any other words. I was at loss of words. I still am. I've called my family. The one family that really understands what's going on is my family that lives in USA, and they've been living there for many decades now, so they kind of understand how big a deal this is. You know, I was kind of having a conversation with my aunt as well, that they changed their citizenship many decades ago. My 𝗦𝗍ci and my 𝗦𝗍, how did family react to that? Because obviously my mom told my grandparents, and my grandfather was a bit like, okay. So yeah, I was kind of having a conversation with her. So it's nice to have people in your family who've been through this, wherein they've changed their citizenship. So we were having conversation about that, and my aunt said something which was very, understanding. Made me feel a bit heard and understood, because obviously my mom was a bit like, what's going on? Obviously, she always knew that, I'm going to change my citizenship. Having said that, that doesn't mean she's been on board with it. But I also get that she's not going to understand my perspective. They've birthed me. That's just been my identity. And I'm giving up a part of my identity. For me, it's just a piece of document. It doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change my values. It doesn't change what I stand for, what I think of, and what, in my opinion, is right and wrong. For me, it's a passage to be able to take up more opportunities, for me to be able to chase my dreams of traveling the world without having the hassle of this whole visa chaos. It's also a financially wise decision to change my passport, because I will not be spending ridiculous amounts of money applying for visa. I also have the option to move countries if I want to move to Australia, New Zealand, or Middle East. Like, a lot of doors open for me, but that's my understanding, and it doesn't change anything else outside of that for me. Yeah, that's just my spiel about receiving the new passport. As you can tell, I cannot stop smiling. Yeah, I'm going to end this vlog over here. This has become more so citizenship vlog. This is actually 2 weeks later since you saw the citizenship ceremony. So this is not right after the next day. There's been a few things that have happened in the few weeks leading up to this day. I am going to do a full-fledged citizenship ILR video, which is going to be just a sit-down informative one, which is going to come out after this. So I'm filming that tomorrow. I'm currently scripting it, so you will be seeing that next week. So any kind of queries that you have about ILR, about citizenship, about changing your citizenship and paperwork, timelines and costs and everything, if you have any, please do write it down in the comment section. I have made a whole list of questions. However, if you have any more, then please do jot them down. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you're looking after yourself and your loved ones, and hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.